Okay, good afternoon everybody. Well, now I'm here with another video for which this is to continue my celebration in honor of tonight's Disney-themed night on Dancing with the Stars. I'm glad you hope you all enjoyed my countdown of my top 13 favorite Disney Oscar-winning songs. Now I'm going to continue this tribute because now I am going to reshow all of my Black Diamond Classic 6 VHS tapes from Disney. It's not because of the night, also because lots of other users have done it. I know Breezy Ob Station 87 recently reshowed his, so I figured I'm going to reshow mine. And I have quite a bunch of... This is probably going to take multiple parts to do, because I have a bunch of Black Diamond Classics VHS. I got a total of... Let's see... 20... Yes, I got a total of 34 Black Diamond Classics VHS tapes in all. So let's get... and I'm going to... Aubrey did his in chronological order, but I'm going to do mine alphabetically. Please, so let's get started. First, we're going to start out with John Man 4 and 8's favorite Disney movie, also favorite for a few other users too, and that's the 1993 Black Diamond Classics VHS of Aladdin. As you see, the original animated classic, some copies did not contain this. Here's the spine and the back. As it says, film of wonders, amazing. There ain't never been a film like this. It's stated by the LA Times. So it also states, you couldn't wish for a more wonderful film, as stated by the late Joel Siegel of ABC TV. Yes. And some of the previews, as you remember, include previews for The Lion King and a few other films that would be Disney films that would be coming to VHS at the time. Lion King was to come in theaters. Alright, here's the tape. Ink label. Print date is June 25th, 1993. Printed 4 days after Aubrey's birthday. So, there you go with that. And next up we got free Black Diamond Classic copies of the Black Diamond Classics VHS of Alice in Wonderland. Here's the first one. Spine, and the back. It states, you will be charmed, delighted, and deliriously bemused by this latest example of superb heights to which Disney has raised the art of movie animation, as stated by New York World Telegram. So, can't remember what previews are on this, but this is probably from the 80s. I think this was the one NWB 1989 might have mailed. Well, I either got this from NWB 1999 or Frozen Fan 2131. It was from one of those two. Anyway, you can leave a comment below to clear this up. See, here's the tape, sticker label, print date, September 12th, 1991. One printed sometime before Nick's birthday, so now I remember this is the one Nick mailed. So there you go with that. And here's the second copy. Again, same sticker label. Print date is March 7th, 1991. Well, since both print tapes are printed from 91, I say one was from Nick and one was from Chris. Just so I know. So, not much to say about this. And then finally, the copy with... This one is different. This one has the ink label. Print date, November 12th, 1992. So this one's a reprint. So there we go with that. And next up in the Black Diamond Classics line, I remember Breezy Ob Station mailed this tape to me a few years ago, and this was the first movie he ever watched on television. This is the 1989 Black Diamond Classics VHS of Bambi. See, here's the spine and the back. It reads, a perennial classic seen by every generation, remembered long after other movies have been forgotten, is stated by the late Roger Ebert of the Chicago Sun-Times. Previews in there would include the theatrical release of The Little Mermaid and a few other Disney titles that would come to video. Oh, so Oh, anyways, here's the tape. Tape, sticker label. No print date though. And so that's all there is with Bambi. Next up, we now go to my all-time favorite Disney animated classic. Next I have 2 VHS copies of the 92 Black Diamond Classics VHS of Beauty and the Beast. Now remember, this one I got at Salvation Army thrift store a little while back. Here's the spine and the back. The best movie I've seen this year, period. The best for adults, the best for kids, stated by Michael Medved of Sneak Previews. Previews on this one include, well, a trailer for Sleeping Beauty, which would never get theatrically re-released that year. Here, as well as a few others. There's the special previews, and at the end there's a preview for 101 Dalmatians for the VHS release there. Anyways, I'll open the tape. Here's the sticker label. Print date is July 5th, 1992. Printed the day after America's birthday. So there we go with that. Now we have this copy, which I've had for an extremely long time, since 92. This version also contains a trailer for Pinocchio, as well. Well, everything else is the same, but the difference, this one's the ink label version, and the print date is August 11th, 1992, so, I know. Of course, the last time I watched this movie was May of last year, when Paige had celebrated her birthday, just so you know. But hopefully we'll watch the film again soon, but it won't be from this, so still been watching it more from the Platinum Edition DVD. But yeah, it's good that you got to see this. So that's all for that, and that's the first column. Now we're gonna move on to the next one. Although it doesn't really say the classics, it does have the Black Diamond shape, so I did include it anyway. This one's the VHS of Bedknobs and Broomsticks. See, here's the spine and the back. And it says, a thoroughly entertaining fantasy stayed by Leonard Maltin. It's one of the Disney films. So, yeah, here we go. Can't remember what previews on it, but I'll show you the tape. See, sticker label. Print date is March 21st, 1991. So, and this next tape, NWB 1989 mailed this tape to me back in November of 09, and I still have it. This was the 1988 Black Diamond Classics VHS of Cinderella. See, here's the spine. And the back, it says, A Sheer Joy Enchanting by USA Today. Now I'll show you the tape. Sticker label. No print date, though. So, that's all I have to say about that. Oop, sorry about that. Next up, we have the 86 Black Diamond Classics VHS of Dumbo. This uses the same cover art as the 85 tape, except the clamshell is white. Now, all the tapes you see are clamshells, no cardboard ones. And of course, the clamshells on the 85 was black, but I like this one being white. So, yep, here's the spine. And the back, it reads, a film you'll never forget, stated by the New York Times. A treat, Dumbo is the most enchanting and endearing of the Disney output, is stated by PM, and every minute of the film is sheer delight, is stated by the New York Daily News. See, here's the sticker label. Again, no print date. So, that's all for that. And next we have another Black Diamond Classics VHS of Dumbo. This from a later release, with different artwork. Spine. And the critic review is the same. Can't remember what previews are on this, but I'll open this up. There's this mail, but I'm not going to read it. Another sticker label. Print date is February 10th, 1992. So, this is obviously... Yeah, this one's obviously a reprint of the 89 tape. So, it's good with that. So, that's Dumbo. And next up we have the 1991 Black Diamond Classics VHS of Fantasia. And remember, I used to have another copy of this, but it got badly damaged. And we ended up getting rid of it, but I'm happy. But then I got another one mailed, so I got this. Here's the spine and the back. No critic review for this one though. I'll show you the tape. Ink label. Print date is October 9th, 1991. Printed on my favorite Beatles birthday. That's right, printed on what would have been John Lennon's 51st birthday. And printed one day before Jody Benson's 30th birthday. Just so you know. Oh. So, there's Fantasia. So, next up is the very last Black Diamond Classics VHS ever released. Yep, The Fox and the Hound. See? Here's the spine. Remember, I got this back in September of 2010. Superior, landmark Disney films, again stated by the late Joel Siegel of Good Morning America. Also, echoing the dramatic moods and imagery of Bambi and Lady and the Tramp, stated by the Seattle Times. Alright, show you the tape. Here's the ink label. Print date is January 17th, 1994. So, there we go with that one. And next up is The Great Mouse Detective, the original 92 Black Diamond Classics VHS release. Spine and the back. It's magic, stated by the late Joel Siegel of ABC TV, and 2 thumbs up, stated by Siskel and Ebert. I said all 3 of those film critics are dead now. In fact, it has been more than a year now since Roger Ebert's passing. But, anyways, I'm going to show you the tape. Ink label, print date May 1st, 1992. Printed about a few weeks before my 3rd birthday. Hey, and for previews in this one, there is a preview for the Black Diamond Classics VHS release of Beauty and the Beast in there. So there's a lot to do with this, and there's a few others too. So that's all with that. I can only show you a few more tapes before you have to stop it for part 1. Next up, we have another one of Aubrey's favorites, The Jungle Book, the original 91 Black Diamond Classics VHS. Here's the spine and the back, and it says, "For pure energy, high-spirited hijinks, and cascading joy, The Jungle Book is tough to top," as stated by People magazine. And for previews in there, it includes a preview for the theatrical release of Beauty and the Beast, as well as the VHS release of The Rescuers Down Under. And now I'll show you the tape, ink label, print date, March 1st, 1991. So, if you like Jungle Friends, I would recommend getting The Jungle Book. This is definitely for you. And it just recently came out in a new Diamond Edition Blu-ray and DVD as well. So, you might want to pick up that one too. Okay, well, I'm going to wrap it up for part 1 of my Disney Black Diamond Classics VHS collection. But when I come back, I'll show you. I'll move on to part 2. So, stick around for that. Why don't you?